Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on wrestling review of the annual, and this is not the video I am intended to make on the channel. This is actually supposed to be a more for on oriented the diode this afternoon, but unfortunately, guys, I'm only have to say a few on on the past the Hulk Hogan, and no matter what you think of Hulk Hogan, yes, on I know he's on a lot of controversial things, etc. in the in the recent past, especially etc. And his personal life is also a bit of a train wreck, but I also can't deny his impact on professional wrestling industry, and as a wrestling fan, I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't actually acknowledge the impact he's had. Now, yes, professional wrestling would have existed in some guys if it wasn't for Hogan, but he made it into this big global sensation because prior to Hulk Hogan and the rise of Hulkamania, or etc. or wrestling in promotions are still kind of regional territories, and equally local able network Orkazuga Ice Call in the States would carry their own or the regional promotion etc. and it be all syndicated to a network or areas with WWE and Vince McMahon, etc. and Hogan. The Vince decided to build the WWE up from territories that was struggling and amalgamate them into one, but a he needed a centerpiece to usher her in the new global juggernaut, and then that was Hulk Hogan. Now, Hulk Hogan main evented the first nine WrestleManias. He main evented the first WrestleMania against Mr. E. That was really that is really the event that made the WWE that was really the main event that made the WWE this big powerhouse. And yeah, I did make a mistake. It was him teaming with Mr. around the eroded hyper and Paul on the off um and as well like a couple years away are in the south of the against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3, the most iconic spectacle Hogan body slam arms on Jerry right before the war. Drop the back, drop the story was Andre Andre had an undefeated streak of 15 years and he never got a title shot. And the way he turned on Hogan in the build up, the iconic WrestleMania 3 match was very well on etc. Um, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan is basically the w- is basically the figure ahead of the 80s period with all the WrestleMania being the largest global wrestling event on the calendar. I felt that I felt that first some yeah, I don't think WWE would have survived and you needed Hulk Hogan as your thing or piece. You needed all the global celebrity involvement at the time, cause all the money and resources that McMahon chucked at it, he needed it to succeed. He wrote WWE and without all of that, so and wouldn't be as fun to remember or, or still continue to have legions of fans. Hogan is also very instrumental in the wrestling's comeback in 1996 with the famous NWO Oreo in the week, so he'd not to the Great American Bash 96 Holland and Ash with the effect from WWE and start showing up on WCW um on WCW Nitro. Holden is the first guy to show up and then he became closely followed by Kevin Nash. Hall's debut promo would be the promo with he would say, yeah, you are taking over for us, so so he's not let all give it here is who's the third man and are talking about because there was a six-man and tag match at the Great American Bash. You had Macho Man, you had Macho Man, and sorry, you had the XO Hogan, and and you had Sting on him, and you had Hall and Ash the outside us, and towards the end of the match, Hogan would come out, and Hogan would come out, because Hall and Ash would start the or come back and fight their way back into the match, and they but the heels keep that in mind, and Hogan would come out and basically he turn his back on the annual Exo and Hatchum and Randy Savage, and he hit the drop on Hatchum, and he informed the NWO on that night. Now the NWO as a revolutionary concept, as a more sort of harsher edge on both Hulk Hogan, but on the concept of the heel, as you get to know what back then, because the wrestling was still stuck in the whole sort of Saturday morning based audience. It was still very colourful, um, etc., and over the top, sort of cartoonish based characters, but like the people, um, people are starting to grow up and become teenagers at that point, and they still enjoyed wrestling and etc. But they were getting fed up at Hulk Hogan and the way he was being the way he was being presented, and not only did it change the direction of Hogan's career, and Hogan didn't kill him on as a heel, actually is actually yeah, to think about as heels don't typically make as much money as baby faces, but he saw he saw the opportunity to change his character as people will invest in the Hulkamania he can't babyface anymore, and he actually pitched the idea to Eric Bischoff, and he said to Bischoff, I'm your third man for this new action. Let me come back to WCW as whole. He would talk Hogan with a finesse, your edge, generational Bill Hack, children with eight, um, because even I know I'm not getting over anymore, because the original idea is obviously to have and be the third man, and yeah, uh, but but yeah, overall, guys, Hulk Hogan was not only the most successful show of all time. He had a few movie roles. He had that for Under or in Paradise show etc. He was one of the biggest stars of the 80s and obviously the mid to late 90s as well. It back, he came back to WWE in 2002. He had that iconic match with the Rock. He also had the iconic match with he put Brock are over and SmackDown as they were trying to get Brock Lesnar over over as this monster as heel. That is a sight to be seen as all as or had destroyed Hogan a ear hug submission move. Um, he also had some classic matches. He also had some classic matches up against Triple H, but I thought he had the classic match with or Angle at King of the Ring 2002, the only time that Hulk Hogan ever uh, out in his career. But yeah, but yeah, without Hulk Hogan, um, without Hulk Hogan, professional wrestling didn't ever got to heights that, the heights that it still would have it still would have been a regional based event and it probably wouldn't have reached it probably it wouldn't have reached as many global um global markets. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Eddie Bowl. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. I know, I know, as I've said, as I've said at the start of the video, I know there's been a controversy around in them, um, but I don't condone any of that either. But yeah, but yeah, those are my thoughts on his impact on professional wrestling and in pop culture. And yeah, guys, hopefully we see you all in the next. Hopefully we see you all in the next you on a watch based topic and amiga do never be an other or help Hogan and LCG over Edison.